going to be teaching you how to make a bucket server with port forwarding, and so all your other friends can play on it without being on your network. This isn't like all the other ones where they just make you use your local IP or things like that. This, if I need to prove it, is I've got players on there, and I've got no Hamachi and all that, game nodes and all that. Yep, so I've got players on, and basically I'm going to get right into this. I'm going to go download craftbukkit.jar from the Bukkit website. So I just go Bukkit, and download it from the Bukkit homepage, and it'll give you the latest model, and it's going to be named something different, but make sure it's exactly craftbukkit.jar. You're going to want to drag it into your folder, which can be on the desktop or anywhere you want. You're going to double tap open it. You're going to open up text edit. You're going to paste this code in there, which I shall leave in the description. You're going to go format, make plain text. Okay. You're going to exit. So it's a bit laggy because I'm hosting my server. Come on. There we go. It's weird, a bit glitchy, but oh well. Okay, I'm gonna want to go to desktop. Bukkit tutorial. Okay, you're gonna want to name it anything you want, so I'll just do start. And you've got to make sure it has a .command on the end to run it. And you're going to save it, and you'll just save into there. There we go. And now, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to open terminal. And what you're going to do now, you're basically going to give permission for the start.command to open craftbukkit.jar. And to do this, you're going to want to type chmod +x. Oops. Make sure you've got spaces, so chmod space +x. Then you're going to want to do another space. Drag and drop the craftbukkit.jar in there and hit enter. Return, and then you're going to want to close out of it. Now you're going to want to boot it up, and it's going to come up with a load of errors because it's creating all the new files, such as okay. Do not drag and drop the craftbukkit.jar. Drag and drop the start.command to give that permissions, not bukkit.jar, because the bukkit.jar does not need permissions. I never knew that. chmod +x space, drag and drop the start.command, hit return. Now it should work. Double tap the open. Then it'll open. Give it a minute to boot up. Say server down so I can then run this. I'll let it create all this stuff first. I'll just open this. Which one is it? Yeah, and it may say server overloaded because I'm doing other stuff and all that. Just so. I'll just say that. Save all. I do save all because sometimes stop does not save it. And we'll stop the server. I've got lots of plugins installed, as you may see. And never close out of it, and I mean never close out of it until it says process completed. A minute. Come on. There we go, stopping server, process completed, there we go. Exit out of it. That's still creating the spawn area and all that. A minute. While it's doing that, I'll just run you over the server.properties, and it should open text edit. I often leave the server IP blank, and usually what it will do is use your default external IP, I believe it is. You can change your port to whatever it is, whatever you want, but if you do change it, be very sure you change it when you port forward. So I'll just do it 7676, something like that, and you can disable whatever you want. And I'll just 7676, just exit out of that. And what you want to do, you're going to open up Safari or whatever your default web browser is. You're going to want to type in IP chicken. Okay, this is your external IP. So this is what your friends and yourself are going to connect with, and you're going to want to remember that. Give it to all your friends. Now you're going to find out what you want to do to get to your router's gateway. Mine by default for my Netgear router is 192.168.1.1 and to find this you want to go to System Preferences. There we go. You're going to want to go to Network and you're going to want to hit on Wi-Fi, and what you're going to want to go to, you want to go to Advanced, and you're going to want to go to TCP IP. You want to go to get your router's gateway IP, and just close out of this because we don't need it. But just remember the IP, and then you're going to hit enter in your browser, and by default it's admin and password usually for Netgear router, but I've changed it. And you're going to hit advanced setup, port forwarding / port triggering. Now on any other router like a G-Link I think it is, or any other things like that, just look for like something like gaming or advanced or port forwarding / port triggering like mine is. You're going to want to go add custom service or add service. You want to type in, you can name this whatever you want. I named it Minecraft. Make sure it's either both TCP / UDP, and if you're on a router that just has TCP and UDP, not both, you're going to want to create two. So one TCP and one UDP. And you're going to change this to the port put in here. Forgot what it was. Typical. Come on. Come on. Open. And it is, I didn't say, I want 7575, and whenever you change the port, you've got to change it on here too. So 75757575. Okay, now this is your local IP. If you're on a Netgear router, you just click on your device's name or your computer's name, and it will just come up with your local IP. And to get your local IP, if you're not on a router that tells you it, you're going to open here and you go Network, Advanced, and you're going to want to go TCP IP, and this is mine right there, and you're going to want to put it in here. And now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to hit apply. Yeah, service name's already in use because I've already got my Minecraft one up here. I'll just edit this. Yeah, 7575, 7575, and I'll just hit apply. Now pretty much you've pretty much created your server, and you can put your plugins wherever you want your plugins to be. You can install absolutely any plugin you want, and I'll just prove that it works to you. Bukkit tutorial. then you want to go to your start.commands, and if you're on, I think it's OS X Lion and the generation before, you can just change the label to green so you know which one to hit. Don't need that anymore. And that's the server already. Close out of it. Give it a minute to open. Yeah, port is 7575. Just gonna open up Minecraft. And yes, I do play Roblox, but only to hack servers or exploit servers. Give it a minute to boot up again. After you've booted this up a couple of times, it should load almost instantly or a lot less time. And if you want plugins, you just put the Java file into the plugins folder. I'm not going to teach you how to set up plugins, just watch someone else's video. Log in. You want to go multiplayer. This was my old server, well, this is my server IP, but since I've changed the port, I'm going to do 7575, hit done. Wait for it to set up down there. Come on. And yeah, all your other friends should be able to play without Hamachi and all that. And if you're having any trouble, just contact me on YouTube. And there we go, it's up. There we go, I'm on. Okay, I've spawned in a random area. I'm lagging a bit because I'm recording like usual. But I'll just disconnect. Yeah, and all your friends should, in theory, be able to play without Hamachi. Stop the server. And that is how you create a bukkit server. And I'm just going to change this back so I don't forget. And I actually forgot it. I'll just leave it there and change it later. And wait for it to say process complete. Come on. Process complete. And if you get anything like failed to bind to port or something like you're unable to like connect or your server errors whilst while your server errors was turning on, it could be something like when you port forwarding, you know your local IP that you've got set to your computer's local IP, and that could have changed. It often changes, and well, just change it to your one that it is now by going to system preferences and doing all that. And I actually don't need this, so I'm going to delete it. Empty the trash because I don't need anything in there. Empty trash, no, yeah, empty trash. There we go. And well, that's pretty much how to create a server. If you need any help, just leave a comment or PM me on YouTube. Please don't ask me to join your server because I most likely won't. But thanks for watching YouTube, and I'll be doing lots more videos on bukkit and all that, and try to help you on the comments. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you in a lot more videos. And see you then guys, bye.